1 sec. I felt like playing Subordinates. I haven't really been playing this lately just because of the whole trying to figure out what the fuck's going on with Sean type thing. Oh, figured I'd play this.
Target hit. Oh, you know that hurt.
Come on. All right. Those guys are a bit tougher. I don't understand why you would do this. Game, not actually not technically game. Sorry, I was fucking with my Twitch settings. This fucking driver restore shit is really pissing me off. It's like the most annoying pop-up ad one could ever see. Oh yeah, Alpha Skags. I remember how terrifying that was. Ah, the memories have returned. This is fucking dumb. Yeah, I died. Just gonna... Ah, trapped in water. Come on. In my previous streams of this game, the difficulty jumps are somewhat stupid. Like, I'm within a few levels of these guys, and just not Catnip. Literally, I think I have to just kill one and I level up. God, that attack is so bullshit. They got all their fucking health back, bro.
I'm out of match.
Well, I leveled up, so that's fine. I feel like the difference is one level. Too many of them. Oh, that's too much. Come on. There we go. All right. Let's see. I'm basically putting it into firepower and cooldown. This is what I first want, and then I'll go into the other skill trees. Trying to convince Sean Vegas of this. I don't know if that actually holds up. Still being weird about fucking this shit for some reason. So we do find by some miracle.
I'm out.
He'll play this. I'll start back from the beginning with, I believe I said I was going to play as Brick, because we basically decided that we were going to play as characters we'd never really played as before. But if that means that we do play together and then we do move on to Borderlands 2, I'm going to have to play as fucking Zero, because I never play as Zero. That's only if they actually decide to play with us, etc., etc. I really don't know all that. One sec, let me make sure I change my stream settings. All good. Had to make sure that game audio was at 60 and voice audio was at 100.
Need to reload.
Really, the moment I hit 50, it should look a lot better. So we can already see the difference with one level. Another shotgun.
Always nice to get resupply.
Jesus Christ. Why are the skags bad, but got a lot tougher? Oh, fuck. Corrosive Alsa Skag. That's fun. I hate how my turret goes away. just did. There you go. That's what I figured. Oh man, I am sweating alive in this fucking. Yeah, I gotta get back up there. Yeah, that fucking badass corrosive alpha. He's a spinner. Can't get around him. No, don't focus on that. Don't focus on the other one. Fuck. Oh, and he's level 16, so that just makes the gap that much fucking bigger. He just spammed me with that 3 fucking times. That's fair. It's shooting their fucking asses. And everything's respawned again. God fucking damn it. It's like playing ring around the rosy fucking enemies. Really?
Always room for more loot.
Okay, let me drop this. Wait, what? Yeah, fuck that. Alright, still looking for that claptrap repair box. Amazing what a difference the fire element does.
I love this damn thing.
How many more of these do I need? Five more? Yep. Here we go. Yep. 25 enemies with explosive weapons. Oh. Neat. Yeah, I don't remember in the original game if it actually showed where those were, except it just showed the area, and what it would do is it would highlight. It would highlight the area, but it wouldn't show you where it was exactly. So I think they realized how annoying that got on certain parts, especially because that was even a fucking pipe. What the fuck? These things are gonna fucking spawn here.
I'm out of mess.
Oh my god, they just keep fucking spawning.
Armaments here.
Fuck. God, it's so hot in here, I'm fucking coated in sweat. This is why I, in my current situation, am not gonna do live cameras. Like, it's so hot in here, you practically die with your clothes on. You still die with your clothes off, so I don't think I feel comfortable streaming where I basically have to show titty to survive. Oh look, I leveled up.
Efficient and effective. All right, we got guns open.
1 sec. Cooldown 40% or 20% reduction.
weapons have a chance of exploding on impact or massive damage.
Oh yeah, torque weapons didn't exist at this time. By the way, they give you backpack upgrades, but these guys also dance around and unlock specific areas. I don't think this guy does.
Check me out, I'm dancing! I'm dancing!
But basically you have to deal with them being an idiot for a few minutes, and they go to a place, and they'll unlock it for you. This guy does, It's right here.
Oh yeah? Well, hey!
Maybe, maybe not. He might not actually unlock anything.
Ooh, but check me out. Oh, come on.
And yes, they all have the same voice as the regular Claptrap.
Oh yeah? Well, hey!
Well, I guess that's not one of them, but the other ones normally unlock like a secret area or some shit.
This'll help.
125. Let's see what my best sniper is. That one. And shotgun, 32 times 9. My shotgun. Which I think was red. Yeah, the white's better than you. Oh, I guess you are a white. Rarity. Yeah, normally they alternate between 3 different areas, and one of those areas unlocks something. He only alternates between 2 areas, I think is what the dead giveaway is. Yeah, they'll either like hump a wall, or hit it and it'll unlock, or they'll do a terminal that'll open a secret entrance.
Nailed it!
Pop like pinatas over here.
Nailed it! Critical hit!
Bum 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 bum. Finally out of that fucking cave. Yeah, I just haven't really been feeling Borderlands these last few days, just because I've been fucking. I don't know. This one came out, and whenever it came out, I was on it. But like, Josiah's not into these games, which he specifically stated before he got it off. So, not him going through Borderlands 2 with me is cool, but a lot of thing is like he's a big fan of like tactical games, like fucking Halo Wars and shit. I'm not a fan of those, and I don't think he's gotten that memo yet. So, I'll play him with him though, because he's my friend. But I'm not a fan of those games.
Mounting up.
This game was cool because it had arenas, which I guess Borderlands 2 had arenas. But, I don't know, the arenas felt a little different in this. They were really challenging. Borderlands 2 I think only had like 1 or 2. I think this is like 3 or 4.
Don't forget to check out Marcus's store.
I got an achievement. Oh, apparently applying that elemental artifact. There it goes.
Remember, you can
And I got an
always
achievement
count
for
on
doing that.
Marcus when the best comes around.
Let me go through my weapons real fast. Pistol 91. Shotgun, junk. Pistol, junk. Keep the rocket launcher. That's 47, but it doesn't do elemental, junk. Guess I can keep that one shotgun
The best
anyway.
gunman gets hit from time to time, so make sure your shield is up to par.
Are they shooting at my vehicle this whole time?
I got what I've been saving for you.
Not really doing much of an effective job.
More meat for me.
Couldn't hear you with the gushing of your body getting crushed by my vehicle.
Oh, you know that hurt.
I know, so I can sell it later.
Kill him now.
We got an achievement. Pyro killed 25 enemies with incendiary weapons. I swear I've killed that already, but okay.
You never have enough stuff.
Those all suck.
You never should have come here. Now you're not right.
sometimes he says that, and that's not actually true, so I'm curious if that actually is, so I'll check my map in a second. Let's check my map to make sure that's true. Oh yeah, sweet. Yeah, this game really gets off to a slow start. Because you kill the first boss in a section over there, you'll kill the second boss in a section over there. Sledge is technically the third boss of the game, and is when you get the key. And I'd say that's, honestly, this area is about a third of the game. There's a drive-through area and another hub area where you work for Scooter. Then there's New Haven, and then like a couple of areas where you'll get like bounty board missions in the middle of nowhere, and then it's just, and then that's basically like you'll go back to New Haven every now and then that's. Okay, so I'll do the Circle of Death, meet and greet, and that's over there. Yeah, no, I think that this game gets the best once it gets to like halfway through. Also, I feel like the DLCs are kind of come after when the game was made, and it was like, hey, we know what we're gonna do. So the absurdity and the action really kick off in some of the DLCs too. Like the zombie one's pretty fucking funny. The Athena one and the General Knox are pretty the Athena General Knox one's pretty actiony and nice. There's another DLC, but oh yeah, the Cloudtrap DLC is funny. Oh shit.
Get your mans here.
Just got another achievement for selling shit, apparently. Sell 50 guns. Let's see, what's the difficulty for these? 'Cause I think it jumps from, nope, I think I'm in the gold, in the clear.
Another one. Mission and defense.
Oh, there goes round one. Alright. Now it's level 15. I think it goes up 2 levels for each one.
I love this damn thing. Getting better all the time.
Alright, survived that round. And I leveled up, shit.
Like having another soldier on the field. When I'm down. Play a mistake.
Oh no. That's why. running till my turret recharges, because that's basically the point I'm at. Turret down. Now I gotta wait for the thing to recharge again. Wow, this sucks. What? Bryce, why are you? What? What did you say, Bryce? The main quests were the shortest in this one, but the best one for specialized weapon and enemies. Mostly the Iridian enemies, but yeah, you're not wrong. This is the remastered version for Xbox One, Bryce, if you haven't figured that out. They basically re-released the game, but they edited a bunch of stuff. They made the last boss harder because of, you know, you could just camp behind pillars and shit. So, yeah, now I don't have any fucking decent guns to fight this guy, so I'm basically just running till my shit recharges. Not my proudest moment, but, you know, a win is a win. Come on, it's almost charged. Wait, what? It healed. How did it heal? I'm so confused. I don't know how it healed. Oh god, it fires 3. It's a triple rocket. And it doesn't do damage worth a shit. This is fucking annoying. Oh, you bought the disc version? Yeah, it sucks because people who own consoles had to rebuy this game, but people who have Steam just got the updated version. I don't know why my rockets suck. They aren't doing any fucking damage. I don't know why, but the boss also fucking healed. So this is bullshit. Hey Bryce, if you have this, then why the fuck is it downloaded? Because we could play this together.
Another notch on my weapon.
So you have the version of this that's for the Xbox One, not the backwards compat, the one that just came out 2 days ago. Because if you do, we can play it. 'Cause this just came out 2 days ago, whenever they announced Borderlands 3.
Vladov, you don't need to be a better shot. You just need to shoot more bullets. Thor combines good damage, high fire rate, and recoil reduction into one. Time to make new opportunities with old equipment. Upgrade now.
You got it Thursday. Well then fucking, if you're watching right now, you got your fucking Xbox and Xbox Live, don't you? If you want to fucking play co-op, I'll play co-op with you.
If you need healing, step right up.
Because Sean's pulling some weird shit recently, dude, and even though we haven't really been getting along lately, I'm down to play with you. That was kind of brutal. Guess I'm gonna go do the line gate key. Hello. Bryce, have you heard me? Are you even online? Oh, fucking Sean and me are system shared for this, so we had an incident recently where he says he went to sleep or whatever. I believe most of the parts, but there's still a little bit of a gray area in between where it's like, What had happened was I bought this game, and because Sean was being obsessed with the last Metal Gear that came out, not Survive, but the one before that, the one that was actually a Metal Gear game. And so what had happened was he kind of like gave us the cold shoulder for a week, wouldn't play with me or Josiah, and was just acting weird, like really fucking weird. He wouldn't talk to us. I know he'd been dealing with shit with his mom, but it was just kind of annoying, you know. Well, he went, and I noticed him playing the game that day, so like all fucking day long, me and Josiah were sending him invites, and this was like 2 days ago. We were sending him fucking invites, and then it said he was fucking online, so I joined his game, and then it said he kicked me of Borderlands, because I basically loaded into the world and then got kicked the moment I loaded in. And then it showed him going to main menu, and then I wasn't able to join back, so we assumed that meant that he had set his shit to private. And then afterwards he had said, he's like, my stuff's normally set to private, which kind of made me think maybe he did set it to private and then went to bed. Anyway, he said he was asleep for a few hours or whatever, and then me and Josiah were just like, some shit didn't line up or whatever. We're trying, I think we're okay now, but it's like, there's some gray shit. Anyway, he talked about one of his buddies playing fucking Borderlands, and with him, he wants to go through Borderlands 1, which is what I'm playing right now, the new remastered, Borderlands 2, which got an update that basically kind of changed some things and made it even better, and Borderlands the pre-sequel. So I wanted to go through this, the pre-sequel, and 2, not in any specific order, just playing them before the third game comes out in September, because that's when that one's supposed to come out. So he was like, yeah, I'm going to play it with one of his other friends. I was like, sweet, so then me and just play, and he's like, well, I don't know, I have to see. Because for some reason with this game, he gets like really weird. And like, he doesn't like playing with other people and stuff like that, so we said we'd start off and we'd be all different characters, because honestly I wanted to go through a playthrough as Brick, because he was a character I never really played as when I went through this. Brick and Mordecai, or no, I played as Mordecai and Roland, but I never played as Brick and Lilith. But yeah, so basically there's a little bit of a situation with that old fucking ordeal, and he still acts like he doesn't want to play that game with us, or play Borderlands with us. We don't know what the fuck's been going on. We can't figure it out. He won't really talk to us much. He'll come in and he'll like cover his ass with certain comments, but then like he'll do that fucking cold shoulder shit or passive aggressive shit. So it's just been awkward lately. And like, he had a friend that came in and did a bunch of fucking bullshit and was just a dick. And like, his girlfriend like cussed me and Sean out and was a complete and total bitch. And we were fucking livid. Like, we were mad, me and Sean were, because apparently we found out he was listening to the entire conversation, and at any fucking moment in time he could have stopped all of it and been like, hey, my girlfriend's getting crazy. But he like listened in, and then he was just a dick. So then he came back, and then Sean and him started playing a lot, and then Sean got weird with him. I don't know. I honestly think Sean is bipolar. We know he's depressed, but I think there's a little bit of bipolarism, because he's got moments where he just fucking acts like really weird. Like, he pulls a Missy. Like, I love Missy to death, but Missy's got like mental problems. So she's bipolar, so it would make sense, because he acts the same way fucking Missy does. But I don't know, dude. That's just basically the shit we've been dealing with. So like, for the last few streams, me and Josiah have either been fucking pissed because the way shit's been lining up. It seemed as if he was like intentionally avoiding us and not talking to us. So we sent him a bunch of messages and a bunch of invites, and like, he finally ended up. Okay. He finally ended up telling us a few things, but like the stuff he ended up telling us still proved that he did. Like that he was awake during the day when we were sending him invites, and he did ignore us. Is basically what his statements proved. And then he, when I call him out on the whole shit last night, his response this morning was I bought Borderlands, but then when he joined us today, he said that he didn't buy it yet because I was honestly at that point like so mad with Sean because he wasn't talking to us and stuff that I almost took away his fucking system share. Like that's how pissed I was. Because like when we play single player games in our friend group, me and Josiah, even when we're playing single player groups, we'll join each other's party and like still talk and converse like normal fucking human beings. But it was like every time we would invite Sean to a party while he was playing Metal Gear or something of the sort, he would get like really fucking detached or say like one word fucking sentences. So I don't know, Bryce. Like he's our friend and we do care for him, but we've kind of been given the cold shoulder recently, and you can tell it's kind of really started to piss me and Josiah off. I think we're good now, but basically with the way he talked about Borderlands with me, and there's a possibility that he might not fucking play with me. If he does that shit, I might just fucking be so fucking mad at him that I'll be done with him, or at least done with him for a bit, because I either need a break or I need to drop him at this point if that shit continues, because it's and I play video games to play video games and have fun, not to fucking get into like drama or whatever the fuck's going on. So that's basically what's happening. But yeah, I got to the point the other day where I was so fucking mad I honestly just took away his system share, and I was thinking about giving it to Josiah, but I was like, fuck it. And then I just said, if I take away his system share, I'm just giving it to myself, and I'm done giving people system shares. That's basically it. Just a bunch of bullshit.
Are we keeping score here?
Another one bites the dust.
Oh sweet, you already pre-ordered 3, that's good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play the fuck out of 3, but I also want to go back through all the Borderlands again, so if you want to play those with me, and if you want to start playing with me more, Bryce, I will play with you, but I'm gonna tell you this, just behave, watch what you say, and know that Sean and Josiah are your biggest pals, but I'll still play with you. I basically need someone to play with besides those two, because Sean, for someone I'm supposed to be playing with, I haven't actually played with in about 2 weeks, if that tells you anything. And Josiah and me, we'll play shit, but we still need a third person. We've been playing Battlefield 5, and we fucking love it, but we need someone to play the fucking Battle Royale mode with. We need at least one more fucking person to play that mode with, because we're just so fucking outnumbered, it's ridiculous.
I love it. Bigger and badder.
But no. Basically right now I need someone. I know you have COD, so we're good on that. But Black Ops, because I want to play the new Blackout mode with Alcatraz. And I want to play Battlefield 5 with more than just me and Josiah, because we need more people, because they don't have duos in their Battle Royale. They just have squads and solos like fucking Apex. But Apex is more manageable because it's a squad of 3 people instead of a squad of 4.
Take him out! All right, we got guns over here.
I need more people to play with, in all honesty. I got Juicy, I got Ryan, I got Luis, I got Sean, I got Josiah. That's 5 fucking people, but the schedule's never tight. Juicy's fucking busy all the time. Ryan just gets fucking moody and doesn't fucking play video games unless you fucks like direct message him, and even then he's asleep half the time, so he doesn't see it. Luis has become a regular now, so I'm not really worried about Luis. I can always get him. But, and Josiah's a regular, but Sean is a bit of a mixed bag on that, and, Juicy's not a regular, just because of how much he works. So, I just need, like, a group of people to play fucking video games with me. There's no fucking drama, there's no fucking bullshit. Everyone's just down to play whatever. No one fucking gets picky, throws a bitch fit about certain fucking games. And, we can fucking make a move from there. Especially because I want to go back through all the fucking Borderlands. And this is just Sean, but like the fact that he has to have certain politics on how he plays fucking the Borderlands games really drives me fucking insane. Because the way you and me played it as kids is like we just played the fucking game. Never had any fucking issues. Just chilling. He's got like fucking rules and regulations for that shit, and that kind of rubs me the wrong way. Especially when those rules and regulations prevent him from ever wanting to play with anyone besides a set amount of people. So. What the fuck? So how much longer till your fucking game is downloaded, Bryce?
Armaments here.
What kind of gun is that? Are you hearing me, Bryce? One sec. Don't want that. Alright.
The Crimson Lance got nothing on my weapons.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go through my weapons. I'm gonna lock that one.
Who knows what you're gonna find in the vault? Make sure you pack it. Someone always has the upper hand. Make sure it's you.
I think all I have left is the sniper one.
Buy a first aid kit and you won't regret it.
Grenade! Take 'em out!
hear a Claptrap crying. That looks interesting.
Up in the kill cat. Haha! Efficient and effective.
Why don't you just delete some of your games? Cool dartboard. You have terrible aim. I hear him.
Come meet your maker. Always room for more loot.
Well, okay, if you don't have enough memory, how often do you actually play GTA 5? Because I know that's a fucking big one, and like, people have that fucking downloaded, but people hardly ever fucking play that game. It's a good game, but if you don't continuously fucking play it constantly, it doesn't need to be on your fucking Xbox. So if you have that downloaded, that's a big one. Also, if you can't figure it out, just put the fucking list up. Delete the ones you don't use anymore, etc., etc. Ah, shit. Okay.
There's oil everywhere. My symptoms. Hey there, stranger. Right this way. And open! Yes!
Apex, you should definitely
This'll
keep
help.
considering. I'll play that with you.
Oh, come on, let's get down. Come on, everybody. Check me out. I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
I think Apex should be a keep, at least for now. If another Battle Royale comes along the way. One Battle Royale game we really want to get into right now is fucking Battlefield 5's Battle Royale. But if you don't have that game, then I won't spare you with the fucking details. But no, just seriously, just see. This one's 32.
Bullseye! Another one bites the dust.
Carlos doesn't play Apex with you? I highly doubt that as well. But no, GTA 5 is a definite fucking delete because I know you don't fucking play that. Another thing is every single player game you're fucking done with, delete those. Every multiplayer game that's dead or in past generation, delete those. Backwards compat games you don't play anymore, delete those. You start doing that shit, I guarantee you're gonna have fucking space.
Always nice to get resupplied.
Holy fuck.
Nailed it.
But at least clear enough space to get everything on your fucking Xbox open enough for you to have this game. So that way we can play it, because I want to go through this multiple times. But Josiah doesn't have this, so this playthrough I really don't have anyone to go through with, which sucks. This game's so much better when you play it.
Always room for more loot.
And I don't even know if I'll go through another fucking time with a different fucking character. It doesn't fucking bother me. But like, I honestly don't think I'm gonna play it with Sean, just because, not because I don't want to, it's just the weird way he gets when he fucking plays these games, and like he only likes playing with specific people. I see you have two legs and then there's a leg right there. Yeah, if you got a lot of solo games, fucking get rid of them. They're useless. Especially if you've already fucking played them or whatever.
All me. Throwing them down. Ha ha!
Want that? That's a purple. That's purple. Mine gate keys.
You should be able to get into the mine now. There's nothing between you and Sledge, and we're one step closer to the vault. I believe in you.
Also, I think I'm gonna try to save up for bigger hard drives as well, because now that I've got that assistant manager position, I should be making a little extra cash.
Going down. Target hit. All right, boys, take 'em out.
So I think I'm gonna, especially now that summer's close, I think I'm just gonna work and I'm gonna go to school, not summer semester, but the next semester. So it'll basically just be video games and work summer long. I will enjoy it.
If you need healing, step right up.
Oh man. I gotta admit, I love this game.
Called to our attention that you've been at war with elements of the local population, and you've now been contracted to assassinate one of their leaders. This type of unsanctioned mercenary activity undermines the stability of the region. You have been warned. Continued insurgent activities will not be tolerated. Abandon this house and turn yourself in.
I love how I guessed that you had GTA installed and either didn't still have it or don't fucking play it. It's like an everyday deal for people. Like there's so much open world fatigue that I don't even think I beat the GTA 5 fucking story mode. I think I got to the mission where he jumps on a boat, and I think I stopped there. He jumps on a fucking boat that's getting stolen or some shit.
Don't know who to
Yeah, Mordecai is a good character, and there's another character that they're releasing in the New Borderlands that kind of pays homage to him. It's called a Beastmaster, but instead of having like one animal sidekick, it's got like 4, which is nice.
Don't be shy now. Come on, trick out your ride.
I got the ride.
There's also a dude who I think does has a tiny turret, and then or a tiny drone, and then also he can create like holograms of himself, kind of like Zero. That's the Hunter class. The Soldier class can create a fucking Titan that your teammates can ride and shoot.
There are new bounties available.
I also love the fact that like in the fucking new classes there's also gonna be, besides the new classes and like the way shit's tailored, there's gonna be multiple worlds, which is nice, because like the only game that paid homage to the multiple worlds thing was the pre-sequel, but even that was just literally the fucking moon of Pandora.
Got him down! Take him out! Oh, you know that hurt. Another notch on my whip. Armamenty.
You just walked into the wrong place. Time to die.
Bullseye!
Bobby.
Yeah, the sirens seem pretty cool. Basically the siren is a compilation of like siren abilities mixed with melee. So apparently she's the new berserker class, which is neat. And it's funny because like if you notice the way Borderlands evolves, besides the pre-sequel did its own fucking thing. But each character, like they started off with the siren, the berserker, the soldier, and then the sniper class Mordecai. His class evolved into what is Mordecai's class evolved into what Zero's class became, and evolved and changed. Mostly changed. The soldier class evolved into the commando class. The berserker class evolved into the gunzerker class. And the siren evolved into a different siren with different abilities.
You never should have come here,
But it's unique. And like I saw the trailer and I immediately knew that like for some reason I just wanted the siren. Which I guess pissed Sean off because I guess one of his buddies wanted to be the fucking siren, so I think it's funny because in Borderlands you can be all four of your friends can be the same fucking character, but like he throws a fit when it's not one of every character or whatever. So, like I said, the fucking politics behind the way and choices he makes when he plays Borderlands in specific. Basically, it's like he puts strict rules on it and makes it not fun. Ergo, the reason I hate Rainbow Six Siege.
This'll help.
Basically, I'm at the point where I'm so fed up with my current group of people I play with, besides Josiah and Juicy. And I guess Ryan and Luis are okay. It's just, like, it's hard to bring new people in because Sean throws a bitch fit about, like, certain things, certain people. He doesn't get along with people. So he gets mad. Also, you always have to watch what you say around him or you'll really piss him off and he won't talk to you for a week. Go figure. Josiah is pretty reserved, so Josiah never really does anything one way or the other. He just kind of goes about it with a meh behavior. So, basically I've been trying to like get more groups of people because Sean just one day up and decided that he hates Battlefield 5, so now me and Josiah are searching for someone to play Battlefield 5's new Battle Royale with. And we just really haven't been finding people, so I started looking for groups and stuff like that, but I don't know. I got a guy that started to play Xbox now, but he's so new to fucking Xbox, he thinks Halo's new, brand new shit and the coolest shit. That's all he wants to fucking do, so. Yeah, Borderlands 1 Siren's pretty fucking terrible. The phase running's kind of weird and wonky.
I have enough stuff.
Yeah, but basically what's been going on is just like I've been getting a lot of new games, but like Josiah doesn't really buy new games, so if it doesn't come out on the Game Pass, he doesn't get it. And he also just has like he's more into like intellectual and like overview and stuff type games, so he's not the biggest fan of like current games and shit like that. So it's basically like I have these friends who really like a certain genre of games, but then once you get past that, it gets specific. Sean's more along the lines of like, hey, he won't play games such as.
An incredibly fast reload speed. TDR makes an easy to use gun.
Basically, I don't know. He gets in these moods where he just decides he hates games for no fucking reason, and that's basically what he's done with Battlefield 5. So basically, me and Josiah are sitting here like, man, we really like it, but we need more people to play with, and we keep asking, but we keep getting the cold shoulder with that. And then I asked about Borderlands, and he gave me the cold shoulder with that. So at this point, I want to find more people to play with, because my current group is not enough for me. Like, Josiah's cool, but we need at least like 2 more fucking people, especially like maybe 2 more regulars. And I don't care if Sean doesn't fucking like him, I'm playing him. I'm basically at the point where I just don't fucking care anymore and I just want to do my own thing. And honestly, I enjoy playing with you, Bryce. It's just recently I don't think we've gotten along too well, so that kind of culminated in me taking away your game share, especially when you were playing with fucking Logan.
Everything you've faced up until now has been simple. You're about to face a real challenge in Sledge. Do not underestimate him.
Sean says it says my first real challenge. No, it says this is a real fucking challenge. More challenge.
Getting better all the time.
It's worded differently, but he said it was not. Yeah, so it's been at the point where like I've just not been having a good time playing with certain people lately. That like I've been enjoying playing single player games, and I don't think I was happier, more happy than when I was fucking playing through Sekiro. Because like I fucking love Dark Souls games, and Sekiro just came around the corner. It didn't allow co-op, which was fine, because if it did, I would have probably tried to ask Sean, and I doubt that would have fucking went anywhere. At the point, I'm fed up with the way things are going, and I want something new. I want a bit of change.
Shep Sanderson, the arid Badlands, has another job for you.
Anything but Hollow Knight. You do realize that that's not co-op, right? Hollow Knight's not co-op. At least I don't think it is. No, I think the thing is like Bryce, we're brothers and we fight. And we don't get along all the time, but like, we do enjoy playing video games because we've done it since we were fucking kids, which I don't think my friends have gotten that. So like, when we fight and argue, they immediately assume that like, I'm just done with you. But it doesn't exactly work that way. Never does. And, honestly, even though we can fight and fucking argue, I enjoy playing video games with you because I don't have to fucking deal with a bunch of bullshit and politics or fucking whining or complaining. Really? And I've just had to deal with so much of that fucking lately. A bunch of negativity, bullshit, and attitude, or aggression taken out on people who, besides the people who are actually fucking with you, that I've just gotten to the point where I'm so fucking mad that I'm not at the point where I'm enjoying video games as much anymore. I'm still gonna fucking keep playing them, but yeah, it's just the Dark Souls mix with Ninja Gaiden to me, and yes, stating it's kind of. Sekiro was good, by the way. I beat that game. I was like among one of the first, very few who actually ended up beating that fucking game. The only political thing you like to say is build the wall. Fair enough. Not gonna lie though, during the fucking holiday, dude, you pissed me off before you left. With the shit with the way you handled the whole fucking... The way you handled the whole going to the fucking family deal and then being mad at dad stuff. I don't think it was handled correctly, so that rubbed me the wrong way. Not to mention your fucking girlfriend bringing her to fucking the holiday, rubbing me the wrong way too. So just letting you know, I was pretty pissed about that shit. That's pretty much been the only reason I've been mad at you. But you left on your fucking trip. Oh, yeah, you can join my fucking party. It's open, or it should be. Let me check. Didn't even give me a good fucking combat rifle. Are you fucking with me? Let me see if you're online, Bryce. I'll just fucking invite you. I might not actually have you as a friend anymore. You're gonna have to send me an invite or something. Because I don't think I have you on my friends list. We got achievement. Discovered headstone mine.
Whether you are killing bad guys or exploring the unknown, you need a trusty gun by your side.
Nailed it! Target hit! I'm gonna kill you! Nobody shoots my buddies but me! You scared? You should be!
There you go. What are you doing?
Well, okay, I hate. This is the one thing I fucking don't like about Xbox. No matter what, even if you've got a Bluetooth adapt, thing, these headphones are Bluetooth compatible, and they've got this little USB port if a device doesn't have that feature. And I plugged them into the fucking, oh shit, that's fucking full volume. That fucking just smoked my ear. That fucking burned. But, it still doesn't let me have the option to go in and use the Bluetooth headphone USB thing. So, I do like though
So
that
you ended up
even
buying
with-
this when you got back?
like, huh?
You ended up buying this game recently?
Yeah. I went to GameStop. Me and I'm gonna turn the fucking thing to party only. That's annoying as fuck doing that. But whoa, this thing doesn't have mic monitoring. What the fuck? Oh well. But I went to the mall and Walmart, or not Walmart, the mall in Amarillo with Boomer.
You are rubbing that thing vigorously.
Holy shit! Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out. My bad. Oh, yeah. Holy shit! This thing gets super loud. It hurts my ears. Okay, now try talking.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a shirt on so it doesn't rub on my chest constantly, so it's not as loud.
Okay.
Alright. But yeah, I went to the mall with Boomer whenever we got back the other day when we went to the doctor. This was a big bust. But pretty much what it came down to was like, the VA told me, hey, you know, you have insurance here, but we can't see you because you're so you found a disability and we won't be able to let you go back to the military. So fuck me.
So you can't join them again?
Oh, I can't use the insurance that I'm medically given by the nation, or I won't be able to get it. There's still a huge chance I might not be able to, but
gonna say, like, you're kind of already in a fucking gray zone.
Yeah, I'm already in.
Honestly, there's so much work you have to put into it that it's almost not worth it.
No, it is. Shit. I went in there and I realized I fucking loved it. Otherwise, if I go back in.
But I was mad at you before you left because of the way you handled the fucking shit at fucking Grandma and Grandpa. Well, they handled the shit with the fucking family.
I didn't handle anything.
I don't
about
think they
Grandma
fucking.
and
Well, you didn't fucking show up at the holiday because you were like, oh, I don't want to see Dad. And like,
Yeah,
I got into an argument with Dad because he was just kind of fucking. Sometimes he just gets.
Yeah, I got into an argument with Dad, and like I told him, I didn't want to go there and make it a fucking big deal because it wasn't a big deal, but it was just something that I didn't need to be around you for a while because it just turned into something stupid. Like I just wanted my time away so I could just chill the fuck out.
But the shit you pulled with what's her fucking name, and then that,
How
and
was
then
that?
I caught you fucking talking shit with Logan, all that shit kind of.
Well, that was because I caught you talking shit on your stream 3 times
About what?
about me. You called
About
me a
the
woman.
shit that had currently going on.
No, you were calling me a womanizer and this, and you were going on and on. So that's
Am I
why I
wrong?
did that with Logan. Yes, I've never treated a girl bad in my life. That's why every girl I've ever been with has came back to me. I've never-
statement in itself is weird.
100% true. I mean, I've never cheated. I've never done anything. I'm not the one that use the girls for sex. They actually are usually the ones that say, hey, they want to have sex with you. And
But you gotta admit, the way you worded shit with fucking Josiah and Sean when we were in that fucking party while I was playing SAO, that shit was
I
fucking
was so
bad.
pissed off, dude. I didn't care at that point. You said stuff for like 9 days in a row. I mean,
Yeah, because it was fucked up and you were like fucking ignoring it. And then when you admitted it, you like said some really
I don't
fucked
see
up
how
shit.
it was fucked up. I dated a girl who I had a crush on when I was a little kid too. I mean,
no, it was. I think it was more along the lines of the shit you said where you were gonna go back to your girlfriend, so you said some fucked up shit. I think that was kind of the whole backed yourself into a corner comment type thing.
what do you mean go back to my girlfriend?
Well, you had just broken up with what's her fucking name, which I don't know
Yeah,
if you were
same.
ever gonna get back with her, but you weren't fucking right to be dating at that point, I don't think. But I think you kind of rushed in it with what's her name, and you thought so too. So you were saying that you were gonna be done with her, and then
I didn't say about
you ended
Alondra.
up dating her.
I said about
You said
Sadie.
that about, but you said you were gonna be done with fucking Alondra, and you threw
No,
her my
no,
way at
no.
one point. I fucking remember that shit
No,
completely.
no, I did not, because I've even replayed that video. I said that, like, at one time, like, I don't want to date her. You can, like, I'll see if I can hook something up. But then I ended up hanging out with her, and I ended up really liking her. That was, like, the very first time we talked about her.
Yeah, no, but all that shit, and then I didn't
Oh,
want to
also,
fucking be
you know
around
if you
her
hold
at the
X-
fucking holiday.
You know, if you hold X, it collects every, like, extra loot shit around you. So when you open up a big crate with, like, 9 ammunitions, you don't have to just look at every single one, because you skip a lot of grenades
I
a
know
lot of
that.
times.
But but no,
Yeah, Mom
it
invited
was just
her.
that shit came up. Yeah, I know. I told her, I'm like, no.
But yeah, Mom invited her.
Yeah,
And-
and I had told Mom I wasn't fucking comfortable with the situation. That if we were gonna fucking figure out all this shit, that's fine, we can. But I'm not comfortable at the moment. So for the moment, let's not. And then Mom fucking did it, and I told her like 9 fucking times.
Well, no, she invited her like literally a month and a half way before. Like when we were barely talking, she invited her to come over.
But no, all that shit happened, and then the fucking Logan deal, cause like fucking Logan had pulled some fucked shit with all of us, so we were just fucking done with Logan in general.
See, I don't have a problem with him, and he's the only one that plays Siege with me. But no one else plays
Yeah,
Siege.
it's because he pulled a bunch of fuck shit with everybody, and he treated everyone like fucking garbage. So then I don't know, he got creepy and weird, and then he told everyone to fuck off and became a dick. And he basically ruined fucking Rainbow Six Siege for me. Like, the way he fucking tried to tell everyone how to do shit, stuff like that. Which I know he doesn't fucking do for you, but no, he turned into a fucking asshole. And like we tried to give him some time, and like we tried to work some shit out, but like it got really bad one time, and
Oh, dude, I
what we
thought
did
that
was
sign right there in front of that thing was a fucking bandit or something.
on this. Well, anyway, I don't know if you had seen it, because I know that sometimes you watch my streams, but basically what had happened was this Logan fucking had been a dick, and like it got to the point where like Sean and all of us had split from him, but then Sean came back, and then Sean didn't believe me that Logan was pulling all this fuck shit. Well, Josiah went to go grab something,
Yeah,
and
that's
he came
why I
back,
still
so he was
play
sitting on
with
his mic
this.
not talking.
That's why I was still playing
And-
with him whenever you guys were fighting, was because Sean told me to just keep playing with him and give him a chance.
Now, what happened after that was basically, well, when you were playing with him and talking shit, that was after all the fuck shit happened, though. But
Oh no,
anyway,
but that's why I still continue to play with him.
But basically what had happened was he just, like, every time they were gone, he would just be like a fucking complete and total asshole and try to get me to quit the party. So he would say all this fucked up shit, try to piss me off and make me leave. Well, fucking, he didn't realize Josiah was still in the fucking party, or fucking remember that I was streaming. So one, I had fucking video evidence. Two, Josiah was there, called him out for his shit, and then he pussied out, and then like fucking didn't say anything. He got caught in it, and then like basically.
Did your grenade just hit
we
that
didn't-
guy and kill him before it exploded?
And I don't think so. But basically, like we were done with Slade because Slade was kind of being as well. But basically, Slade turned to Logan and went, "You fucked up, dumbass. Now we've lost all our friends." And that was the last thing I heard from him. And it's true because Sean doesn't fucking hang around with Slade or Logan anymore.
No, that's not true. On his story, he posts videos of Slade.
Yeah, he has to deal with Slade at school and shit. That's the only reason why.
I don't know. I feel like they still hang out in person.
Slade had done. Also, you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if he pulled some of that shit with how weird Sean's been recently.
But yeah, no, I just did that
Sean started
video
to pull some shit.
because like after you said all that and I caught that, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I did the same thing. But I didn't know that upset you.
Yeah, but I was openly
like
telling
I
you
thought
that
you
shit.
were.
Yes, I fucking told you it did.
No, you told me that it upset you that we would like aid and anything that upsetted you though. I didn't know that was why you were mad at all.
Yeah, because I wasn't comfortable in the situation. If you had fucking given it some fucking time and let me fucking cool down, it would have been fine. But I was not fucking cooled down.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what the reason was.
That shit bothered me fucking completely, which is why you kept asking me if I was fucking mad whenever I was fucking there, and I was like, yeah, I'm kind of fucking mad. So I tried to
thought it was
fucking
about the
avoid you, and then
fight.
you followed me onto the fucking couch. No,
Well,
that
I
was
sat down
fucking
next to her.
separate. It was basically all that shit just culminated
Piled
in
on.
once. Like, dude, I was fucking pissed.
But how'd I handle Dad bad? Because I literally talked to you about how to handle it.
you had every right to fucking handle shit the way you did with Dad directly, but I don't think you had a right to like. You still should have fucking came to Tinasdale.
Okay,
I
but
know it would.
I wasn't gonna blow
but
up.
you would have left. You would have left. You would have left with me anyway. I didn't fucking stay there long. But also, it's partly their fault. But they assumed that you were gonna come, so I blame
And
some of this on fucking Tina.
And like
I
straight
blame
up,
some of this on fucking Tina, but Unc basically didn't get a gift for Christmas because of all that shit.
and I mean like straight up. I mean, you saw the message. She sent me too.
I know, it's a fucked up deal on all ends. It was basically, I wasn't mad about one thing, I was mad about a bunch of things that just stacked up and I was pissed.
That's what was going on
And
with me because I'm just tired of like Sean was saying like because whenever you guys were talking about laundry, I was like all piling up because like I was fine. You were saying shit. I knew you were mad, but then when Sean joined in, I got mad.
Sean
and then-
apparently had heard you say some stuff previous, and apparently
Which is not
Sean
true
had decided he
because-
was done with you. Sean decided he was done with you because you had said some stuff previously, yada yada yada, to him in specific, where he just realized he didn't like you. But I also think some of that is
I think that's a lie
Sean's
because
never
I
had
never
a-
talked to that at all. And I gave Sean, I was so happy that Sean got a girlfriend and everything like that. And I was like, she's really pretty, Sean, hell yeah.
Yeah, but what had happened was Sean's friend fucked him over on that situation, and then Sean kind of fucked himself over. Honestly, I think a little bit of it is like Sean's bipolar. I'm gonna fucking tell you. I don't think he
no, I
knows
can
that,
tell.
but it's fucking
He
obvious.
acts like
Sean's
Catherine.
fucking bipolar.
He acts
He acts like
Catherine.
fucking Missy.
Yeah, Catherine and Missy.
So basically his mom's been a bitch recently, and I think that's what's culminated in him being so fucking weird lately. But like, it's gotten to the point now where like
break up. That kind of makes me sad.
well, basically what had happened was his stupid fucking friend that was a female, the one that hooked him up in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Her and her started fighting, so Sean was banned from seeing her. And you know Sean, no offense, but Sean's not an alpha male. Sean's a fucking beta male. So when his female friend tells him to fucking avoid her, he fucking does it.
So he blew off his girlfriend because his friend told him to.
Yeah. And I was mad at him for it, but I can't say shit to Sean or else he blows the fuck up.
Hey, you skipped his crate.
I told him it was stupid. I skipped what crate?
The red crate right at the beginning of the elevator.
That's fine.
Want to make a bigger boom? Buy a better mod.
But basically, he's just been a little different with me and Josiah.
Whoa.
Careful
Oh,
when you
you're
do that in your
selling
mic.
that.
That's loud as shit.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot.
Yeah. But basically, me and Josiah at one point just got so fucking pissed that like what had happened was when I was playing the other day, and basically that situation I described to you earlier happened, and it looked so fucking suspicious, and like there are still some contradictions and all of
Yeah.
it. Like
And there's gonna
at the
be.
worst, at the best, there's gonna be. It's the fact that he knew we were sending him invites and ignored us, which would have been fine if he'd have told us he wasn't feeling it. But at the worst is that he ended up setting it to private and then going to bed and ignoring us again. So either way, he ended up ignoring us. Is basically the gist of that.
Yeah.
Which
Hunter,
I honestly.
I gotta say this real quick though. I did not mean to upset you with Alondra. I really didn't.
Yeah, dude, I was
that.
fucking livid, dude.
Because I thought it was just because you had like a crush on her. Because I had a crush on her too.
No,
and
I
just thought
didn't
this-
actually fucking like her. I had a slight crush on her back in high school, dude, but she was just kind of different with my fucking friends. And Alan had a crush on her, and a bunch of them had fucking crushes on her. And
Well, yeah,
they
because, I
said
mean,
that she
Alan
pulled
was-
games with them. They said that she pulled games with them. I don't know if that was fucking true or not.
No,
All I know is
remember that
I
kid
didn't
Benny?
get involved with her because
weird-
what had happened is she played
This one is
a little bit of a
and
game
has a
on me at one
powerful
point,
shield
so
ability to
I believed
weed out
everything they
what
said.
hurt him.
See, remember the weird kid Benny that always sat by himself?
What about? Yeah, what about him?
Okay. She did it with him is what she did with Alan and with Carlos. And with you when you first got there. You guys, Alan always, because Alan didn't have friends except for Carlos, and they fought all the time. And so she would sit with them, because Carlos even talked about it with me. He was like, who's this? Alan to make me feel better. And she would sit with that 405. I don't know the hell. How many bones do you have in
Yeah,
your
the
body?
big fat guy.
Yeah, Kate.
Yeah, the one that's missing a bone.
Yeah. Or he limps, that's why they say that. Yeah, this is the easiest one. Easier is harder.
Well, I died at the end though, so
Oh, shit. Fuck, I lost my train of thought.
but anyway,
But like,
anyway,
yeah.
it was just she whenever okay, so what had happened was is me and her got to a point where like none of us had ever decided we were fucking liked each other or anything like that, but like I had made it apparent I had somewhat feelings for her, but I didn't push it just because I didn't have enough to try anything, because all my friends would have gotten fucking mad at me if I would have tried anything. Also, I don't even think that I could tell she had boyfriends in high school, and I heard all the drama about and shit about that. So I just ignored it and just kind of went on. But I danced with her a few times at the fucking. Are you talking to me, Bryce, or are you talking to someone else?
Damn, is it not muted?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you still hear me now?
Yes?
Oh,
You're just quieter, I can still hear you.
I bet you would like to know what that is. The vault is
I can still hear you.
What you are
That's
holding
fucking weird.
is the key that
Well,
opens
no,
it.
Sadie woke up, so I was,
One part of it anyway.
I was talking to her.
Wait, so you're talking to Sadie again?
Mhm.
Are you gonna date her again?
Mhm.
That's kind of what I figured would happen. Which is
Then
one.
something
That was one of the
inside.
reasons I was mad. That was one of the reasons I.
This is Commandant Steele of the Atlas Corporation, Crimson Lance D Company, 3rd Starborn
Yeah,
Battalion. I have just been informed that you
no,
have arrived on
never. We
Pandora in
broke
search
up.
of the vault,
I got back
and
with.
within minutes have started
Because
killing the locals.
I got with Solange.
Yeah.
That's weird. That mute thing doesn't fucking work.
I know. Mom told me you broke up with Alondra before you went to the fucking army, Dill. A lot of like the anger and stuff was because I knew you didn't like her as much as you like fucking Sadie.
That's what that is. There's two weird fucking things on it. There's the actual audio for the headphone, and there's the audio for the actual little
By the way,
adapter thing. with
You
the-
just sound fucking weird.
Oh yeah, my bad. I had it on the robot thing.
But
And then there's the actual mute one.
but
Pretty much what happened
But
was
no,
after we broke up, because we were doing good. We were. I was happy with her. We were fine. And then last thing I knew, we were going to Oklahoma City. We went and saw Philip with Avalon, which is the daughter.
Step right up.
yeah.
And I made her cry a bunch of times, but nothing bad. Like she said, she'd never been that happy.
How'd you make her cry?
I was just helping her out. I was just doing what I always do, and she said she's never had anyone treat her the way I treated her. So she started like crying, and nothing bad. Like it was a good cry, kind of thing, like happy cry, with joy.
Yeah.
And
When did you break up with her?
that fucking day, pretty much. Like that's when it was set in stone.
Would you
That was
realize
next-
you didn't like her as much as you like Sadie, or what?
No, I didn't want to. I wasn't gonna. I didn't break up with her. She broke up with me,
She broke up with you?
and then she immediately tried to come back.
No
And-
shit.
Cause she was like, she was saying something about how, cause I mean, she was like, I know you're scared, dude. I'm like, okay, I understand that. I mean, what 19-year-old boy wouldn't? I was like, yeah, I am scared. And I was like, but I never said I wouldn't try. But when I told her that, she kind of like already had that look in her eye, and you could tell she was shutting me. Because that's just how she is. Because Philip beat the fuck out of her. Beat the fuck out of her.
What
you wouldn't imagine
from that tiny little limp dick fuck.
Yeah, beat the fuck out of her.
Cause, sorry, he's
Yeah, I know.
still a baby bitch to me.
Yeah, he's small. But
The fact that she even hooked up to him literally set in stone my lack of respect for her. No offense.
well, he treated her good though. That was a thing. But he treated her good until he had her. And whenever that happened, we were just talking, and the next day she called me, and we had a long conversation. She was like, I just love talking to you, and this and this and this. Then next thing I know, later, I get another phone call, and it sounds like she'd been talking to her bitch fat fucking sister. She has two sisters. One's amazing, and one's awesome. I love her. And the other one was a bitch. And it sounded like she was talking to her because she didn't like me because she treated her boyfriend like shit. And I told George he doesn't need to deal with that shit. And even her fucking sisters said, if he breaks up with you, it's your fault. Yeah. Like the sisters were taking the boyfriend side. Alondra and the other one were taking the boyfriend side. But when I got back, but she pretty much broke up with me. I tried keeping at least to stay friends. And it just didn't work. And so, I mean, she was like shutting it down. She shut it down. And I was like, alright. And I guess she saw me on Angel's story because she unadded me off everything.
But she like fucking blocked you.
No, she didn't block me. She just took me off Snapchat and she just unfollowed me. She didn't block. She just did the unfollow and unfriend thing. Because I'm.
By the way, if I go quiet and just stop talking, my headset might die, but I think I've still got some time with it.
Alright, but then, like, when I got back to the story, I was like climbing up on the thing, doing a pull-up, and like you just heard a loud noise, and it was my stomach like popping from the tumor. And I was like, fuck! And they were like, that's why you can't do that. I was like, fuck you, suck my tumor, bitch. Because what the hell are you supposed to say to suck my tumor? That's just a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
And then I guess she was like, he's back, and he was like, yeah, he told her the situation. There's something purple on the ground right there. But she messaged him, and he told her, and then next thing I know, I got a message from her. Hey, I heard what happened. I just want to let you know I'm here if you need me, or if your mom needs anything. You know the cliff things right behind you that you climb on, right? Right by the gate.
Motherfucker.
And I was like, thank you. I was like, that means a lot. And at this point, I was already talking to Sadie. We already got back together. And you know, I never have broken up for a girl for a good girl, no matter what the fucking situation was. I mean, I literally told Aubrey no, and 2 weeks later, she ended up fucking dying in a car wreck, and that shit fucking fucks with me. But that one, I mean, I still said I was staying with Sadie. And after that, she messaged me again. That had something about being handsome. Why is there that one fucking gun? It's not even good enough.
Yeah.
But it pretty much was like, she just asked, hey, we should go and catch up and this and that. And I kind of played it off like, hey, you know, I have to babysit Axel tonight, because I do. And then I played it off as like, we can go get lunch or something like that sometime, but that's probably it. But she was like, we can just go meet up, do something, like, just to catch up, and that's nothing more. And I was like, alright. So, after all that, I haven't talked to her since then, but, me and Sadie got back together. We actually started talking.
You actually get to fucking see her.
No, it's actually harder down than what it was. That's why I didn't plan on going back to Sadie. I never did. I broke up with Sadie through Caitlin because I couldn't even message her. I noticed that lag's still the same. Whenever you have a scope on your gun like your green does, when you jump around and move, and your gun moves from left to right fast enough, the scope kind of disappears and like teleports off the gun a little bit. They still haven't fixed that. But
yeah, but they fixed a lot of shit and the game handles a lot better. But there's another thing really bad in this, where there's a screen tear effect that happens every now and then because of how much they like kick this game into high gear when they're fixing shit.
You know what I'm surprised about though? Have you found a single Iridium weapon yet?
No.
That's weird.
I normally find them once I get to Haven.
But you usually are, it's almost a guaranteed drop in the area where that is at, where you kill the bosses, where you kill Sledge's minions. It's almost a
There's a
guaranteed
chance to
find.
get it in Sledge's hideout. But
Yeah, and
also,
Sledge's
like,
too.
There's a
Like, you got me one too. There's also one to get one there. That's fucking weird. When you go to New Haven,
when you go to New Haven, that little midget fucking dude, and then the like creepy cave nearby, that has a high chance to drop.
yeah,
in.
the midget
'Cause
dude.
I remember like every time we played that fucking this game, one of us would always fucking find one in there. I also think they've increased the rate at which rare drops happen in this, because I've been getting a lot of fucking purples and shit at a ridiculous amount. But no, see, what had happened is I knew you weren't ready to fucking date after Sadie, and then you got with Alondra, and then that sort of fucking mess, and then the way you talked about it whenever you fucking joined me and Josiah and Sean still, we didn't know what the fuck was going on, but the way you worded it made me fucking think that you either fucking cheated or you broke up with Sadie to get with her.
No, I
Either
broke
one
up.
wasn't good for me.
I broke up with, like, I mean, I should have said this also before we had like a normal conversation. Jane said he hasn't fighting for God knows how long. He didn't break up with her. He didn't know how to do it. And I just.
How old is she fucking now?
Now she's 18, which
Also, why are you quiet again? Now you're fine. Yeah, well, and then you kind of fucking, I don't know, you acted fucking dickish, and then you kept I don't know.
I know I was acting dickish, and I know I pushed it because I was like mad because fucking. I have nothing against Sean, but Sean jumped in on it when Sean had no point in doing it because the original conversation was with me and you and Juicy. And
yeah,
so
I like how it's funny that like if Sean and Josiah get on anything, which Josiah doesn't because Josiah stays partial.
no,
but, like,
Josiah
Sean
didn't say
does.
anything. Josiah just said he didn't want to hear it. That's all he said.
That's basically all he does. But no, it's just. I think that shit fucks with him more, mostly because like, what Sean had told me is you had said some fucked up shit to him at one point. And
When? Because I've never, no, I never said anything
He's-
fucked up
well,
to Sean.
before you had split up with apparently Sadie, he had said he had heard something about you and fucking Sadie that you told him, and shit you'd said, yada yada yada. Well, he didn't agree with the way you talked, said, or handled something, and he just got pissed off and immediately thought you were a dick and treated women like shit.
I really want to know what that is because I'm calling that bullshit right now. And if we are in a party, I'm literally gonna call that one out. Because
I doubt he even fucking remembers. I think you just made a comment that made him think that. I think he
Because-
said that just the way you said it, it came across very offensive and fucked up. Because you do have a
Because
way of
he-
talking that does
he
not
knows-
make shit sound good.
But when I talk about her, I've never said anything like that about Sadie at all. Because I've never cussed at her once, even though
Well, I
all
think
this
when
shit
you
has
got
been-
mad after a fight or something, you said
Uh-uh.
something and it.
Nope,
and it
I don't
just
say
rubbed
stuff
him
like
the
that
wrong
about
way.
her. Ever. I never have. Like, that's
Anyway,
one thing I know.
he heard you say something before you had gotten with Alondra and officially broken up with Sadie, and whatever it was, it could have maybe not been something like that. I might be over
Yeah,
exaggerating.
I was never with Sadie.
But basically, he just heard you say something that he just either took the wrong way, which I'm assuming is probably what he fucking did,
That's probably
because
it.
he takes everything I fucking say to the extraordinary. Well, he said he thought you were just being a dick, doing something. I don't know. I don't remember all of it. I might be wording
I
it
remember we were
incorrectly
talking
the
one
way
day
he does.
when we were playing games. He was talking about you and someone else. Nothing bad, just we were just talking, like in general. And then I was playing Fallout 4, and that was the date. Oh yeah, he was like, "Fucking Hunter," he didn't even fucking answer me back. He just said "okay" or "all right" to the, or just LOL. That was it. To the 1, 2, 7, 3, come on, Rockefeller Steam. That video that he made for it.
I fucking hate that shit.
That was that day. It was that exact day.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
didn't-
only day
I
I
didn't-
ever played with Sean by myself, and we didn't even talk about
And
that.
I don't know. It could have been something through Snap, maybe. I don't fucking know.
No
Well,
Snapchat him.
That, or it might have been like one of our like conversations between you and me,
I don't know.
where
but even
he
then,
was the other person in the party. But I know that whenever fucking it was him and Josiah in the party, what you were saying came across really fucking bad and fucked up,
I was just pissed off
and
because
we
like,
both could agree on that.
it kept getting said over and over again, and it kept getting said, and I was just trying to drop the fucking
Well, it was
shit.
being said over and over again because you didn't realize how like how it made some of us fucking feel. And I mean, you just fucking admitted you didn't realize I was fucking upset over
No,
something,
I didn't know
so.
about you, but that doesn't. I mean, still, Sean had no.
You don't give a
right to
fuck
get-
about them, so I think the reason you got
No,
mad
I
is,
do.
is
See, I thought I was friends with Sean. I thought we were really good friends. Even.
apparently
But,
just the way you talked about it or handled it rubbed Sean the one bad way. And Sean gets
Oh, take a left. Take a left.
Sean
Take a left.
basically
Jump on the barn. That's like on that little cliff, and there's a shed. There's a thing on the inside of it. Behind.
This?
It's behind. Yeah, right there. If you jump on that barn and then jump catty corner across, right there. Yeah, and now jump on that lip to your left. Right there. Jump on that, and then walk around and go up in the barn.
basically what had happened was I guess Sean had just Sean's irrational the way he thinks of other people and does stuff, and I'm pretty sure a lot of it goes back to him being fucking bipolar. Thank you, by the way, for telling me that. I don't think I remember that.
Yeah, I didn't remember it either. I accidentally fell. I just wanted to parkour one day and was fucking around.
But basically, if he hears, catches, or thinks you're giving him attitude, and you're not like at best friend level yet, he can just straight fucking drop you. And honestly, that's what he's done a lot.
And see,
But
he was
the
treating
moment
me
you're
like
a
I
best
was.
friend with him, the moment you weren't. You were passing the friendship, but you weren't a best friend yet. You were in the middle ground, which is the worst part to fucking be. Because what had happened with me is, whenever I started being friends with Sean, his depression was really bad, and like he didn't handle it right, and he like sent me some fucked up shit on Xbox, and to this day that shit still rubs me the wrong way. He basically did that whole I'm gonna kill myself shit, and like would send me those messages while we were in
And
the
that pissed
party
you
with our
off
friends,
because
but he
you-
wouldn't
yeah.
but he wouldn't send it to anyone else. So the whole time we're sitting there in a party, we're all having fucking fun, and then I just get this fucking message that says I want to die and kill myself, or he would put it on somebody, and like we're sitting in a party with all my 5 fucking friends, and I don't know what the fuck to do, especially because like I was just recently inducted into that friend group, and like to this day, like he gets mad at me for really fucking dumb shit, and he like it pisses me off. I'm not gonna fucking lie, like I get fucking furious.
I'm just honestly that makes
Because-
me mad though about that. Like, the only things I have said about Sadie to him was about how innocent she was, how I never was doing anything with her because I didn't want to, and she was the one that literally threw herself at me multiple times, and I was the one that had to say no. And I mean, that's literally all we talked about the days that we were in the parties by ourselves. And then
I don't know.
Whenever-
He either was sitting in on one of our arguments, or you just
And then
said something and
the
he took it
big argument?
completely 180.
and then the
No,
big
it
argument,
wouldn't have been the
only-
big argument. The
Oh, no,
big
this is just
argument
what I'm
followed
saying.
that.
Because he got mad about that, and I was like, I don't give a fuck what they
Well,
fucking think.
yeah, because in the big argument, I'm pretty fucking sure he said something that
Yeah, he
that
did.
really pissed you off, but that was because of something he remembered or whatever. I don't fucking know. I don't
And he
know.
didn't
It's
even,
fucking
it didn't
Sean.
even make fucking sense, but like, someone said something, and then you said something, and then it was Sean. And
My whole
we
thing
were-
is that entire deal. I was trying to get you to fucking admit you were still running over fucking Sadie. To
No,
the way
that
you
wasn't.
fucking talked and handled shit was kind of fucked.
see, no, I don't agree with that one. Because how me and Sadie broke up was Sadie refused
No,
to fight.
not that. With the wording you used in the beginning was with that shit which I said earlier. It was just it whenever you were acting like you were gonna just like drop Alondra and stuff.
But you were the only
before
one to
you-
ever hear that. You were the
Yeah,
only
I know.
one to ever hear that.
But it read me the wrong way, and then you said it again in that.
No,
because
I
said,
didn't say
well,
it
you've been
that
wording
because
stuff.
I went back and rewatched the stream to actually hear what was said, because I thought one day, like, maybe I really fucked up and said some worse shit. So I had other people watch
You
it.
said the way you said and handled it was fuck shit.
Because
And
I was
I've
like,
rewatched it myself,
Yeah, and I rewatched it, and I
and
had
it was
other people watch it
basically,
with me.
and basically you were so fucking hell-bent on fucking getting some dumbass side point across. I was trying to get the point across that you didn't realize you were pissing me off
Oh, I knew I was.
and fucking generally fucking hurting me.
I didn't know that, but like the only
Yeah,
thing that was like driving
and
me absolutely
then-
nuts on that whole fucking thing was, and I watched it like multiple times, was that everyone was ganging up and they were bringing up shit that you streamed, but the only ones that were in on that conversation was me, you, and Juicy, and it was pissing me the fuck off. And it wasn't what's his name? Casper.
Josiah.
Josiah. I don't know why I always want to call him Jose or some shit. I always do, so I always say it's just Casper. But like, it was just pissing me off because he was saying stuff, and the only thing I have ever said about breaking up with Sadie was exactly what I just said. She never fought.
Well, it wasn't
somebody-
necessarily based on
That's
the
what
shit
he
you
said, though.
about Sadie. It was a shit based on Alondra. Well,
But the only thing I ever said about Alondra was, at first, I didn't want to date her. She was messaging me. I was working with her. I was showing her workouts so she could get in better shape. And we were working out. Well, then I started hanging out with her, and then I started liking her. Shit, dude, I couldn't stand Sadie when I first met her. I thought she was so fucking annoying. That's just how it works.
yeah, that's fair.
Your ex that you used to date, you fucking thought she was a stupid bitch before you ever met her, and then you kind of liked her, and then you realized she was a stupid bitch.
Which one?
I don't remember the last one. The Mexican one that was a dumb bitch, you said.
Oh fuck, the one from Dodge that I was with for like half a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was smart.
You
She was
actually never
intellectual.
told me how that fucking ended. I want to hear this.
Okay, and the reason I get really mad about relationships is for these exact fucking reasons. What had happened was we had the same classes, and there was something there. We could both tell we liked each other, and that was cool. Well, I asked her out on a date, and she went sure, and like I had shitty fucking instances, and I think a lot of the reason I get mad at people who take advantage of relationships or anything like that, and I'm the first one to snap, is because I know what it's like to fucking give it your all and for someone to dick you over, and this is one of many instances that it fucking happened, because I got dicked over 3
Trust
times
me,
in fucking
I
Hayes when
understand
I
on
lived
that
there.
one. I've been cheated on by
Yeah,
almost every
well
girl.
anyway, well she kind of pulled the same shit. Anyway, what had happened was we'd been together, we'd gone out on a handful of dates. A lot of it was just we'd hang out on campus and we'd eat together and we'd talk. It was relaxed, nothing was
Yeah,
rushed.
just little small talk.
It was perfectly fine. Yeah,
Nothing forced.
but like we were a couple and we'd gone on a couple of dates. But what had happened is when the first semester was about to end, all of a sudden she flipped her fucking lid and she decided that she liked the idea of dating, and by that I mean she liked going out on dates and someone buying her shit, but she didn't like the dating
She didn't want to
scenario.
date you. Yeah. She liked
Yeah,
the free
which-
food, the having fun, but not actually being tied down.
Basically, and I was fucking livid. I was fucking mad because like
You liked it.
the reason I liked her was because she was like old Catholic values, and I thought she was better than some shit. No, she basically betrayed every fucking value she had, which is one reason why I get so fucking mad at Christians sometimes. Because whenever you're like, hey, this is what I believe in, and then you fucking the hypocrisy is basically my thing. And Nanny wants me to go to fucking church with her on fucking Easter, and I'm about to lose my fucking mind just thinking about it.
Here,
She
just say
knows
you're
I'm
going
not
to church with
fucking
me.
religious.
Just say you're going to church with me.
No, because she knows that's full of shit.
Because I go to a
she's
military
smart- she's
church
smart
and
enough
it's
to
fun
figure
as fuck.
Downloading and analyzing
But
your
anyway.
DNA record. Human status
But anyway, so she pulled that shit, and then within a few days she was dating some like dude who was like 10 years older than her.
Oh,
That was
gross.
Spanish and like didn't have a job and a bunch of other shit. And I just kind of sat there and went, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
and that shit continued when I was at fucking Hayes, because what had happened is like
Dude,
I had a bunch of
Boomer-
girls.
Hold
I
on, I
had
gotta
like
say this real quick. Boomer has like headbutted the wall 9 fucking times in his sleep. I went in there to move him from the fucking wall, and he has a bloody spot on his head. He's in my queen size
I used
bed
to
and
do
he's
that
headbutting
shit.
the wall. Yeah, he
I
used to
used
kick
to do
it.
that shit. I headbutted it in fucking high school and junior high.
But yeah. See, I understand that, but I don't understand the aspect of like, even for Alondra, like we have all said and like Shauna said, he's never had a real relationship. So the fact that he was getting pissed
Yeah,
off.
Sean
at
and
something-
Josiah have never had relationships. The closest thing to Sean had a relationship is he was talking to that girl. She wasn't even his girlfriend. And just when he had something going, he gave it up because this other fucking friend that's a female basically got in a fight with her, and he had to fucking make a decision. But he could have still fucking been with her while they were fighting. He basically took the pussyfoot route.
He did what Sadie did, and he didn't want to fight. Which is
He
exactly...
chose the path of least resistance, but in all honesty, he kind of should have fought for it.
Yeah.
Because he
The
did
thing-
like her. He was fucking hell-bent over heels for her.
Hey,
And he
I
basically
just know a
went
buddy of
against...
mine, and by
Regretted
old
it
buddy,
afterwards.
I mean asshole that ruined my mom's girl parts. Sounds like he's in trouble, so you
there?
go on ahead and try and keep him alive
Wait, one
long
sec.
enough so I can kill him at a later occasion.
I'm listening to Scooter's comment about
Ah.
dude defiling his mama's girl parts.
And now he's going to fuck her. For fucking kill him.
But yeah, so basically, it was all that shit, and then like the way you kind of handled the transition, and then you were trying to piss me off, which was making me mad.
See,
And
wasn't trying to
then-
piss
and
him
then I
off.
started
was just-
saying-
I was wanting to get my words out because I was getting cut off at my last.
And then, like, I was pissed off because what had happened was with almost every fucking family holiday, even at the fucking Martinez's, there was fucking drama. And I was fucking mad. That with the fucking dealing with that shit, and then me coming into the holiday telling mom I didn't want to fucking deal with you and your girlfriend at the same time, just because I wasn't ready for it at the time. Basically what I was saying. I was like, I've had the last few shit days, and she was bitching to me about how badly she gets screwed over on holidays. So I said the least you can fucking do is cut me some slack. And she didn't. And then I told her, like, I'm fucking living in that.
Oh, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
fucking suicide aggressor?
I want to remind you that he suicided, didn't die, blew up my car, and then
No,
suicided
there's two of them.
afterwards to kill me.
There's two of them.
But anyway, that shit happened, and I was pissed. And then it was whatever. You went off to your fucking deal, and then you didn't talk to me when you fucking left, so I didn't get any fucking answers, any fucking shit to it. And then mom told me, when I went out to fucking eat with mom told me that you did all that shit to make me mad.
No, I did not. I said I was just saying.
Yeah,
it to
well, that's
fucking
what
get it off
she
my
told
chest.
me. That's what she told me when I went out
I
to
said I
fucking eat
didn't
with her
give a
at Cactus
shit if
Jack's.
it made anyone mad.
She didn't word it that way, buddy. So that
Well,
pissed me
that's-
off more. So.
That's what I said. Like, I didn't give a shit if anyone mad. I was tired of having shit said to me and me not being able to say anything back. But I held that shit in.
I just got fucked. When mom told me that she knew you were doing it and that you did it to make me mad and she didn't fucking say
Yeah,
anything
she
about it,
did.
I just
Yeah.
fucking lost my fucking mind. So I was like, I just kind of turned to mom and went, "Fuck you," and we finished fucking eating and I left. I was fucking pissed. I didn't talk to mom for like a few weeks.
But, I didn't do it. I did it because I was pissed off myself. Because anytime I tried saying anything about people was like, oh, you're doing this or you're doing this, I was like, I'm not doing shit. I'm trying to have a relationship where I could actually have a relationship. Like I was with Sadie. And,
I think a lot of it was pretty much ruined by the fact that like I think Sean kind of escalated it for me on his side. Because I was mad at you.
It was not bad. Like,
Whenever we
me
talked
and
about it
you-
with Juicy, it wasn't bad, but Sean and me had talked about it, and I guess Sean had made me come to the conclusion that made it feel as if you had done something worse than what you had done. So then I wanted fucking answers, but Sean and Josiah didn't really say anything, but Josiah didn't say shit, but Sean, I don't know, just the way he talked about it and stuff, I think it felt like it escalated it. I don't think he was in his right fucking mind to be talking. But that was before I really pieced together that he might be bipolar.
And I didn't
So
say
that's
it
a
to
bit
piss
on
off.
me.
I just didn't care if it did because I was so mad because it was every 5 seconds. You're just using this one, you're just doing this. I was like, I'm not doing shit. I just had a relationship where I was with the girl for
the reason
2.5
me and Josiah were
years.
restating it is we were trying to get you to say at least the way you were handling it with me was a bit fucked. or
Well,
at least
okay.
intentionally rude.
You brought it up whenever we were in the part of the Juicy. Even Juicy was saying himself, no, Hunter, that's not how that works. So I was just like trying to fucking say it over and over again because it was like driving me.
No, Juicy bullshits when he's in the party, by the way. Juicy says something completely fucking different when he leaves.
Mark!
That's just how he is.
What happened to your good shotgun? Why are you using this one?
Because this is
I
the
like
best one I
Sledges.
have.
I hate Sledges shotgun. I don't think it's good. You have the
Find a
high
better
control
one.
shotgun. I do like the melee though on it. Remember it has a strong ass melee. But when it was coming down to it, it was just like I was
fuck.
trying to just simply
Yeah, but
have a
you're
relationship.
terrible at using your fucking words.
I should
So
have
the
said
way,
that though.
so
No, 'cause I
Sean,
said that in the
Sean
party.
escalated shit, and then you got belligerent. So you used your fucking words improperly, and
Because
it
I
just made
word for
shit
word
worse.
said, yeah, I got the fucking Texas shit, but I word for word stated this exactly because I had me watch it, Andrew, they all watched it. Because I was like, if I'm being a dick, Andrew was saying you were being a dick, and he was like, you were acting like a dick, but he was like, you weren't out of the wrong way to do it. He was like, you were getting cut off. They would said a lot of shit. He was like, who's that guy? And I was like, that's Sean. That's when I realized Sean was saying shit. And that's when I really went off, was because I was getting off by someone who I mean really doesn't have a right to say anything in that whole situation. But
But he
it
will,
was-
because that's just
I
how fucking
said-
Sean is.
I literally word for word stated, I just got out of a fucking toxic relationship, and I just got into one where I'm actually being happy. I don't give a fuck what's going on, and I don't give a shit. I just want to have fun and be happy and not have to worry about every fucking one else except for me coming last. I'm actually being able to do stuff and have a fun time.
Always
I
nice
never
to
had
get
that.
resupply.
And
Because
then-
I'm gonna be honest, for a while I thought you, just because of the way shit was worded, or I don't know, I
just
did
got
kind of
worded
think
wrong.
that you cheated, because I did
No,
warn you,
never.
and I did warn you whenever you were like, oh, I'm gonna go work out with Alondra. I was concerned that you were gonna fucking cheat, so whenever
But
you
at that
immediately
time,
got
I
with
wasn't
Alondra
dating
after, I did think.
But I was not gonna say this. We were just barely talking because I already broke up with her.
Yeah,
before.
but even that in itself, to me, I consider that cheating.
I know, and I do too. If there was any romantic stuff going on, and I
Which
don't
is
mean
why.
sex. I mean romantic, any type of talking. We were just Snapchatting. And it
So
was just
I
like,
think
hey.
that was one. I think that right there might have been what really ticked Sean off, because I consider that cheating, and I think Sean found out about
Sean
it.
doesn't
considered
know about
cheating.
that.
I don't know. I know that when I was pissed about it, when I had a fucking opinion, I fucking vented.
Badass.
Because that's just how the fuck I
It's a rocket
am.
launcher. I always remember that part. But, yeah, no.
Always forget.
Oh no, I fucking But I just showed where you turned your back, like badass with the rocket launcher. But no, like whenever I didn't do anything with Alondra, I didn't kiss her, I didn't hold her hand, I didn't hug her, I didn't do nothing. I made sure of that before. Why aren't you getting your last one in the middle before you get your other ones?
I want to go all the way down to missiles on this one, and then I'm gonna go to healing on. Healing's gonna be the last one I do, mostly because healing is nice, but it's mostly for teammates.
The
I-
Scorpio. Oh, okay, never mind.
It's just, yeah, I was gonna say the last one isn't worth a shit on this one. There's 3 skills in this that I really want. Maybe 4. But basically, I'm not maxing this out, and I'm not maxing this one out either. But I'm going for the good skills. I'm maxing this one out, but other than that, that's it.
But like, no, I never cheated. Not a single
Yeah,
time. I
but
hate
I honestly, all that shit came up, and I was just pissed. And then I had to fucking deal with it at the holidays. It mixed in with all the bullshit you and me had to deal with for the fucking holidays. I was not in the fucking.
Man, I got my ass chewed out Ernie and Mabel's by them. I was like, what the fuck? I don't really, I know,
I
understand
shoot
you're
out by
upset,
Ernie
but-
and Mabel's by who?
No, well, it
Oh,
wasn't
by
a
Sean and
shootout.
Tina.
Yeah, like, I still do this and this, and I was like, I know, but like, what the fuck is that purple gun that you picked up earlier? That fucking, one underneath the sniper rifle.
Oh, it's an SMG. It just looks fucking weird.
It looks like a
They
fucking
added some
auger.
new guns, and then they changed the way some of them looks. Yeah. Basically, also my mic might die here soon because which is why I'm probably gonna get off here pretty soon. But
Alright. Don't forget, there's also a chest up on top of the thing.
okay.
Outside. But like, I didn't do anything. I hate cheaters. So like,
But no,
I mean,
and
make
then
sure.
when you were while you were gone, I had to deal with some bullshit on Sean's end with fucking.
You can open that door.
Yeah, that's what I did. You're delayed, bud.
Oh yeah.
But no, it's just I don't know. Sean being bipolar and his depression shit. He needs to take fucking medication, but I don't think he fucking has medication for it. I don't think anything's being fucking actually handled or done. You're saying I can get up there, right?
No, behind you, on that building that you were actually on. That one you cannot go inside of. You fall through the floor.
Oh, okay.
Right there's a silver thing right by your feet.
But no, it's just he hasn't actually played with me in the last 2 weeks, and Josiah takes periodic breaks. And I honestly think whenever Josiah's not here to keep him in check, Sean gets really fucking bad. And Josiah's admitted that this has fucking happened before. Like he knows that like whenever he's not here, people are prone to do shit. And whenever Sean and Mac get together, and Mac's that fucking annoying friend that like fucking the one that whenever you and me were in a fucking party.
It was him and Tex
no.
and me and you. Because Tex joined us one random ass day, and Mac was with him, and it was so fucking annoying.
No, he basically kept saying the N-word and doing a bunch of shit and threatened to like end my stream that time. Yeah. Well, and that day I got really fucking mad at him. Sean took his fucking side afterwards when you left. So like, and then Sean's continued to do that shit since
Every
then,
time with
which
every
really fucking
relationship.
pissed me off.
We did that with Logan and them too, until you had proof.
Yeah, I know. Sean was fucking two-faced, and it pissed me the fuck off because he used to go tell shit to Logan and Slade. And how I found out is Logan and fucking Slade would tell me about it. Even when they didn't fucking like me, they would tell me.
See, I don't
So
have
like,
a problem
and
with
I
it.
didn't
That's why
believe
play
him.
with
I didn't
this.
believe him. I didn't believe him, but and that's fine. Just don't make it a habit to playing with him in big groups because
I don't.
they still fucked me over. Is
Yeah, I
basically what
know.
I'm trying to get to across with you. They fucked with your family.
Yeah, see,
And-
I played with Logan. I played with him since I've been back twice, and that was because Rainbow Six had new children molested. Like there's furries in there. There's fucking furries and a unicorn.
Basically, but yeah, Logan did some fuck shit to me, so I'm not really gonna fucking forgive him. And I had to deal with a bunch of fucking torment bullshit and Sean's two-faced fucking ass whenever that shit happened. And then I got really fucking pissed whenever you were fucking on that stream with Logan, and I was watching, which is why I took your fucking system share away, because I went,
Yeah, I was confused when you texted me. It was like all mixed up. I was like,
yeah, I
what?
texted you everything you fucking said in order on the fucking stream.
But like, yeah. I was like, because I made that stream just because of the shit that I said about me.
But I was pissed because I wasn't more so mad about myself, but I was pissed that this shit was said about Josiah, and Josiah hasn't taken
No, I didn't
sides
say
or done
about
fucking
Josiah.
anything.
I said I didn't
Yeah,
say
but
shit
Logan
about-
did,
Oh.
which only pissed me off more. Logan said some shit about Josiah during the fucking stream.
I didn't pay attention to that because I said something about.
And that pissed me off. Because out of all the fucking friends I have that I'll play fucking video games with, Juicy and Josiah are my two favorite fucking online
I really
friends.
didn't even say anything about Sean in that one. It was mostly just you.
It pissed me off, so I was just like, whatever. And then when the shit was said about Josiah, I was really fucking mad.
When
I mean, it's one thing to say something about me, because I figured you probably pulled that bullshit that you were just describing right now to make me mad.
See, that's probably what Mom was
it's-
thinking I said that. Because that's what I said. Because that's what I did. Because that made me mad at that. At least.
my thing is I say shit on my streams, and anyone can go on your fucking my streams and call me out on that shit. I don't fucking care.
That's what I did.
If I have a fucking problem, I have a fucking problem. No, you didn't fucking talk to me. You fucking did shit on
No,
your own stream.
I did it so you would see it, because you guys wouldn't accept, were kicking me out of parties until I joined in, remember?
I wasn't kicking you out of the party. It was fucking Sean. I told you if you're gonna join the party, give me a fucking heads up so I can set something up. Because
you didn't
Sean
tell me
doesn't
that.
want. Sean was the one who was fucking leaving or doing all that fucking shit, and Sean still fucking does that shit. Because I got a new friend to play fucking Xbox with, and he was working out some fucking issues and some stuff. Although he mostly just plays fucking Halo, so I gotta get him out of that. Fucking.
We'll
shit.
beat all the Halos with him
But-
again. It'll be our
Oh,
30th
God.
time to complete the Halos.
Oh god.
But
One, fuck that. Two, whatever.
No.
But no, basically all that.
Halo Wars, wanna play those?
Oh my god, Josiah's obsessed with those, and I
They
don't have
came
the
out
heart
with
to
the
tell him that
second
I
one.
actually hate the fucking Halo Wars.
I
I know,
wouldn't-
but I
I wouldn't-
hate Halo Wars.
I love the story, I just thought the game was like, the gameplay sucked.
The gameplay's fucking terrible. The
But
story
the
is
story was awesome, yeah. But like, yeah. Nah, I admit,
But-
that was
but
childish what I
basically-
did.
Yeah,
I'll
I
straight
know,
admit
which is
that.
why when you went to the fucking army, I was like, well, maybe it's good. Maybe he'll grow the fuck up.
No, it was Marines.
I'm
Army's are
gonna call
bitches.
it whatever the fuck I want to call it. But
Just
you're
don't
free to
don't
correct me,
say
I'm just-
Army and don't say Air Force. You can call me a Navy man. I don't give a shit. You can call me Navy.
Oh my god. But anyway, that shit happened, and I was fucking mad. And then when you got back, you didn't fucking contact me at all till
I
literally
didn't
the
talk to
fucking
anyone.
other
I
day.
shut the fuck down.
Yeah,
I
I
shut
know.
down.
And then fucking Nanny and me were fucking curious about what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, I didn't even call us till like I don't even remember how many times she called me before I finally answered.
And Mom told me you were depressed before you came back, but we couldn't figure
Yeah.
out if your shit was actually cancerous or not. We couldn't figure out
We
fucking
didn't
anything.
know
And then
yet.
you messaged me today, and then you call me and you're like, "Hey, I've got
I
this
thought Nanny
idea
would've
for
told
fucking
you. I talked to
Twitch and
Nanny
stuff
about
like
it.
that." No, Nanny didn't tell me shit.
I didn't know that, but no, like.
Nanny
Yeah,
doesn't
we-
tell me anything.
I
Mostly
remember
because
if you drive around
I
the
think I've
racetrack
told
really
her.
fast, you get a record and
Yeah.
it's an achievement. It's a diamond one on
I
Xbox.
told her that I was mad at you and I didn't want to fucking hear anything in the first place, which is kind of my own fault, but yeah. Because
But,
I was fucking livid.
Yeah, but yeah, no. Right now, what it is, it's a benign tumor that can turn malignant, which means it's not cancerous, but it can turn cancerous if not taken care of properly. And it's a tumor growing over two cysts, and the two cysts got infected because of that, and caused a type of infection, which I had to get on these pills, which literally almost killed me the other day. I literally was so bad. My mom and dad came to pick me up. They thought I was drunk or high. No, it was the medication. I was about to die on the medication. It was bad. I couldn't move my arms or my legs. I guess I looked like I was high, but I was like, no, I was just fucked up on the meds, Mom. Like, dead ass. It was bad. But, yeah. We just gotta get taken care of, even though it grows, and I bruised from, like, my thigh to my, like, stomach.
Okay, I feel like I should have gotten the record already.
You have to get it in, like, here, drive out, and then drive back in. And then you have to, when you drive in, when you get in this tunnel, take that little left hole when you get in that tunnel. And then take,
One sec, let me kill all these dickheads.
and then, I mean, you gotta use your turbo boost as much as possible, because it's almost a full turbo boost course.
But
It's
no,
just,
basically all that shit happening. Currently, right now, I'm dealing with a fucking drama situation with fucking Sean because he I don't know, he just doesn't fucking talk to us. And if he gets mad, what he's recently been doing, which is a big fucking sign of like a fuck you moment, is what he's done is he's he'll just fucking go to sleep, but he'll leave his Xbox on. So we'll like fucking invite him. We'll try to talk to him. We think something's fucking wrong. He won't talk to us. Shit just keeps getting fucking worse. He's like, no, I was just sleeping. And some of the times it's just he just doesn't want to fucking talk to us, but he doesn't tell us.
Yeah. But
So like honestly, I think it's kind of affected Josiah, because I think Josiah's been kind of bummed out lately, and we really haven't had shit to play because like we need 3 to 4 people and fucking because
Do you guys
one
play
we've been trying to
Apex?
fucking
I'll
play the
hook up my
Battlefield.
computer.
Yeah.
I'll hook up my
We
keyboard
like
and shit.
Apex, but also Battlefield 5 got the fucking Battle Royale mode, which
I don't
you
have that
fucking
game,
destroy
though.
at, but it doesn't have duos.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't have duos for some fucking reason. And when they said they're gonna add duos, but they're gonna do it as like a temporary duo. It's not even gonna be permanent.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that's what we said.
But
So me and Josiah are like super hyped for it, but we can't even enjoy it because like whenever we play, we need a squad of 3 or 4 because half the time we die to a full fucking squad, and we've wiped out 3 out of the 4 of them, or it's just been that fucking. We just get surrounded by squads that would be easier to fucking cope with if we had a full fucking team. Like Josiah was like, Josiah's like, maybe we're just not that good at it. And literally the other day, like the 3rd game he fucking played solos, he fucking won, and he destroyed. He got like fucking 8 kills, and it's not out of 100,
It's 64.
It's out of 64.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah, I haven't played it, but I watch Smitty
And
play it, and it's fun as fuck.
And they fucking enjoy it. And it is fucking good. I think it's pretty good.
Oh, and I finally got the
But the
computer shit
rarity-
running good. I need to show you.
And
like,
the
a
rarity
video of it
system for
sometime.
that, the rarity system for it's actually pretty neat too. So
But oh, I've been the same way with my friend group. We never. It's not really like we're
did I?
fighting or anything.
Oh, I didn't. Who do you play with?
Well, I've been playing on PlayStation 4 a lot here lately, or on PC. Like, and mostly right now, what's been going on?
Played Xbox with.
Logan and me usually only play Siege, and then Carlos is working most of the time. And we mostly just play Overwatch.
Carlos mostly plays Overwatch.
Pretty much. He'll play Fortnite every once in a while. He'll
Well-
get on Siege also.
Well, me and Josiah have been hopping back into Overwatch, so
But Carlos doesn't
always
want to get
that.
new games until he gets a new Xbox.
until he gets a new Xbox.
Yeah, and I was like, I'll buy you games. He's like, I just don't want to put them on my Xbox because he doesn't want to delete any of his games. Now look at the achievement for the race course in Borderlands 1.
Ah, you fucking skiffed assholes. So basically, what it's been is
Complete-
like, I've been trying to introduce.
Oh, my bad.
What did it say? What's the time
Yes.
for it say?
Here's all the time left. Completion time completing all the game and 50 to 60 hour completion time 60 to 70 hours in single player mode, 50 to 60 in co-op. Oh, this is not their place. Clean, kill people. Kill Flint, kill the rock. I want to duel
Let
without
me see
taking
if it's in the
damage.
achievements.
I want to duel without taking damage. We can do that, man.
That's easy.
Yeah, I'll just let you kill me. Okay, race around the Lucius Speedway in under 31 seconds.
Alright.
I got the ride.
Yeah, but basically what it's been is me and Josiah have basically been playing games by herself, and Sean hasn't been playing with us at all. And he's been playing single player games. So like every time we invite him when he's playing single player games, he just straight up fucking ignores us, yada yada yada. It's awkward, it's weird, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
Got it.
Fuck yeah.
Speedy McSpeederson.
Yeah. And then did you get the Mario Brothers or whatever it was? If you go back.
Oh, it's killing an enemy if you jump on him.
Mm-hmm. Like the
I
Plumber
gotta
Brothers.
go back to the starting area.
Yeah. Like going and doing inventories. Did the bosses spawn back in this one too?
Yes.
I like jumping on his nuts.
Wait, maybe not.
I know Skagzilla will always respawn, so will Mothra. The Mothra's a bitch.
I think most of them will.
Just not
Certain
story
ones don't.
modes. Like Sledge
think,
doesn't.
I think specific ones don't, or something like that. Maybe you should look that up. Let me know if you find anything.
Okay, which bosses spawn back in Borderlands 1?
It might be all of them, but I feel like some of them don't.
I feel like some of them don't either. Like, I know Sledge doesn't respawn. Here we go.
Yeah, but if it's not just Sire or Juicy, I haven't really had anyone to play with recently. And, it's just, if I want to play with anyone else, I gotta listen to a bunch of bullshit about it. Or I gotta deal with a bunch of fucking drama. Or, I don't fucking know, man. It's, I play video games to escape bullshit. But like recently, the people I've been playing with, I haven't been able to escape the bullshit. With Josiah and Juicy, I can. But like,
Okay, it says
Juicy's
this.
a little
It
too
says
extreme on that end.
3 bosses that don't. The barrel's in the big crate, by the big crate up top. And if not, it's by the tire. But there's 3 bosses that don't, and that is Sledge, the tentacle monster, and I don't know who this one is. I assume that's, it says bodyguard. I'm assuming that's a big guy at Sledge's place. Oh wait, it's on the tower. It's on the tower.
Where'd you see it at?
It's on the tower. Yeah, because you
Oh,
have to
there's
jump
a-
on the
there's
tower and
another
climb up it. Yeah. I forgot about that. Unless you already grabbed it
I
up
got
there.
the one that was right there. 'Cause I don't think I can get up there.
Fuck. Then, did you get the one inside of the gated area right behind you, about the water wall?
I got the one above, and then I pulled the valve, and it shot
The one in the
something
broken
out.
car?
Broken car.
Yeah, there should be a broken car around here. Or something that looks like a broken car. Fuck. I can remember.
There, maybe?
I think that's over there. But
Yeah, right here.
yeah, broken car. Fuck yeah.
But no, so, really, I just want to fucking play with people, and like, hell, I'll play with you. It's just, I figured I need to make it apparent how I fucking felt about some shit recently,
Yeah.
because I was fucking mad before you fucking left, and then we didn't talk about it, so I was double pissed.
Yeah, I was mad before I left about all of it. I just wanted to, I was just doing deal with drama. I started getting yelled at by every fucking person, whether it was mom, dad,
What
grandma.
the fuck was mom screaming at you for?
Mostly. Before I left, she was just getting at me about certain shit. Nothing really too bad. But it was just like random shit that was always getting on my case. His mom was really high strung because they fucked with her medicine. I was just like, that point, I don't give a fuck. Everything, I was just like,
Shit.
wait, your turret goes away if you die?
Yeah, I didn't remember that either. It doesn't in 2, but I think it does in 1.
That's fucking gay.
You know that hurt.
That explains why Roland's turns never come back.
Mastered the technology of Pandora.
Get like 200
I think
kills.
This'll help.
Okay. I was gonna say, I hope I didn't get that for that fucking knife kill, or I'm gonna be a little upset.
I was thinking either one or the other.
Armaments here.
But no, but with the shit I've had to deal with recently, dude, I've been so fucking done. I'll play with anyone but the people I'm currently playing besides Josiah.
Yeah.
Like that's how bad it's gotten, cause like,
How long did you
I bought
see
this
the
game.
radar?
He was on a little while back, but he's still been super fucking busy lately, so he's gonna continue to be on and off the radar in constant flux.
Damn.
It's just how he is. In the summertime, it eases up a little bit on him, which is when I mostly play with him.
That's when he's over at the
right now, not so
vacation
much.
home. Rich bastard.
Yeah. He was gonna pay for
I
me to
have
go to a
5?
concert with him one time, but I couldn't
Shit.
fucking make the trip.
Shit, I almost bought fucking concert tickets for me, Andrew, and Brandon to go see Linkin Park right before he killed himself.
Mike's died.
Yeah, I got it. Mike died.